Uh, yeah, man, I show you the video when about how many people have shown you the video about Tariq Nasheed and and stalking and his whole group really, not only this Tariq Nasheed, his whole group is in stalking. I show speed, man. Yeah, just saying. Let me start with my disclaimer like usual. And when these Negroes, let's see it here. Where does it? Yeah, when well, DNA evidence shows African ancestry in South America. Okay, that's disclaimer one. When these Negroes wanna, because they are stealing history, so I have to do these things and make it clear. So this is me, Bush Negro Maroon. So that is not them, plantation Negroes. That is enslaved. They were legally considered property and forced to work. Status, Bush Negroes. Free, they actively resisted slavery by, yeah, not fleeing. If I'm fleeing, how did you talk to me to give me a treaty? Just saying, establishing sovereign communities beyond colonial control. See their culture. They forged a distinctive culture that combined African traditions with adaptations to their new environment, successfully preserving a significant portion of their African cultural heritage outside of Africa. You see that? Status of plantation Negro. You see that? Enslaved location lived on the plantation under direct, constant surveillance and control of European planters, the boeren. You see that? You see here, culture. Their culture developed under the direct oppression of the plantation system. This is what I was telling Dr. Umar Johnson, and they don't understand. Your culture is plantation system. I don't expect for you to understand and to grasp what we do, because maybe you understand it, but you don't grasp it. It's like trying to explain to a fish how to walk with legs on land. That's what I mean when you say I'm initiated into culture. No, it doesn't work like that, yeah. That's why it's called called to cultivate, to bring up. You see there, my relationship of Bush Negroes relationship with colonists. They engaged in decades of guerrilla warfare against the colonial authorities, often raiding plantation for supplies and new members. These new members, those are the so-called runaway and maroons. Yeah, that's why they gave everybody in that area in the jungle the name. Even my name there of the Ndika is in Nigeria, but over there is Njuka. But these Jew people had this city Negroes plantation in Suriname, the Safardine and those people. They had many of these plantations was called Jode Savannah aan de rivier, like no, Jerusalem aan de rivier, just like Jerusalem over there. But anyways, that's why they were called Jew Kaka. And ik ben Ndika, like it. Ndika. If you ask the plantation Negro to pronounce my name, they cannot. Just like the Caucasian cannot say Njuka. The plantation Negro of the city, they cannot pronounce Njuka. They will say Juka. If I say Mbangbele, city Negro cannot say Mbangbele. Black, blang, bling, bling, blah. They cannot pronounce those accents. Bush Negroes can. You see, I can say Njuka, I can say Ndika, I can say Ndi. They will say Nd. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. I show you the video when about how many people have shown you the video about Tariq Nasheed and and stalking and. His whole group really, not only this Tariq Nasheed, his whole group is in stalking. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. I show you the video when about how many people have shown you the video about Tariq Nasheed and and stalking and his whole group really, not only this Tariq Nasheed, his whole group is in stalking. I show speed, man. Yeah, just saying. Let me start with my disclaimer like usual. And when these Negroes, let's see it here. Where does it? Yeah, man. Well, DNA evidence shows. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, one. And yeah, the message is already out on the so-called YouTube street, internet street. That I told you Tariq Nasheed is cursed, and now the evidence came out, and not because I did and go and get something to get the evidence. This guy Tariq Tahar Kabe, yeah, the guy who sued. He brought him to the FBI and he brought him to court and all those things. He came yesterday with a video because I made a video yesterday about Tariq Nasheed going to Senegal to stalk speed, I show speed and all those things, and then going so-called to Turkey to make it seem like he's just traveling around. So when you got no brain cell between your ear, that's what you're gonna think people will believe those are the foolery. But maybe the foundational bug broken Americans do believe those things. So yeah, whatever. Let's see a few things here. Oh yeah, this is a few things of today. This is a war on immigrant in South Africa. Immigrants have to leave. Yeah, it's their own country. FBA did not come out and prove that, and these so-called foundational bug broken American did not disprove the claim of the Native Americans that they were there 10,000 years ago. Yeah, to have any start of any kind of claim on anything in America, you have to bring the proof that the Native Americans and the Caucasians are lying, that the Native Americans was there 10,000 years ago. You have to disprove all those things. Come with your proof and Tariq Nasheed. That's what I'm saying. These Zulus and these Zimbabweans and Nigerian fighting, they kicking them out. It's their business because it's their land, man. Whatever. I'm gonna skip to the next. Check this guy in the Negroes that is attacking Africans. Yeah, this is that Adonis Life guy who was here in Eastern Europe, but he's trying to kick out immigrants. Yeah, you see the buttercup and steel. Yeah, just saying. This is Tariq Nasheed entourage. Alright, this is how they move. Trump has betrayed his own base. Yeah, but they all do. I've made many videos where we have this guy from Suriname also Bouterse. He was supposedly against the Netherlands because of colonization. At the end, his own party is now working with the Dutch government. So yeah, yeah, man. Let's skip to the next, man. They all do the same thing. Even and not only even this Bouterse, this Brunswick guy came to the jungle, said he was gonna save the jungle. He did the same thing. He took gold. He took gold mines and betrayed everybody. So they all do the same thing. That is what Trump is doing here, man. He's looking for his money. He even stated that India is not allowed to buy oil from Iran, but they're supposed to buy it from Venezuela because he supposedly, allegedly, Trump has a bank account in Qatar where he deposits the money of Venezuela, man. That's what they say. This guy and Kyle, this guy from Secular Talk is Kyle. I don't know. He's got a Russian kind of name, American Russian, whatever he is. But anyways, man, they are the same. None of them are better than Trump. Because this Mark Rutte from the Netherlands, and he is a NATO right now. They caught him lying even here in Congress, man. He just said he had no recollection of what he said, and they let him be. So they are all the same. If you think the one of them is the better one or whatever, yeah, just say it. Oh yeah, this is an Marque Bouquet. But this guy, this is shameful what he's doing because he brought chocolate to Andrew Tate and now you try to diss Andrew Tate. Nigga, Andrew Tate is above you. You will never be able to come above Andrew Tate and this guy and what is he, Marque Burton or Marque Bouter, whatever. He's a French slave, whatever he says. But then he was bringing chocolate. You took a plane, you flew from United States to Romania to bring chocolate to Andrew Tate, and he refused to take it. He kicked you out. I have the video somewhere. This guy from LTTV or so did some kind of review on it. But anyways, man, that's why I took this. Like, nigga, you can never in your life diss Andrew Tate, even if he's in a toilet bowl. Because you brought chocolate to his home. You took a flight from the United States and you brought chocolate to Romania to court and Andrew Tate. Just saying. To the rest of us, you done. Maybe to those who don't know what life is, you can, but you're still a small boy. No, let me not say small boy because you're already in your 30s. So, and let's leave it at that. Or maybe in your 20s, whatever. Let's move on. So this jollof rice must be the best. So what Tariq Nasheed did is to prove that, and The rice of the jollof is better than American cooking, man. That's why you take it to, that's the only reason you would take an airplane from the United States and go to Africa to eat jollof. Because it's better than American food and you're proving it. You enjoyed it and Tariq Nasheed. You can act like you didn't. And after you've seen I Show Speed eat a jollof, you had to go and eat jollof also. So these guys are children. They are like the guy. You will go to some place maybe with your parents and there is some toy there when you are a little kid and you will take those toy and play with it and nobody was playing with those toy but because you're playing with it everybody wants that toy now. That's Tariq Nasheed and his bunch. Foundational but broken but hurt Americans. That's the real talk. So this guy from ChatGPT is he's gone. The guy who developed ChatGPT, he wanted to keep it free for everybody, have free access, no paid, and without paying, and he's gone, man. So you can go and watch it over there. He was a guy from India or whatever, and he was a young guy. He had, and they said he was too naive because with that, they wanted to make money with what he created. It's just like the things I create with my movies. Many people will come and attack my channels if I don't want to work with them and all those things because of these things I'm saying, but it's real. So you will die accordingly. That's what I'm saying, and because it's real, you don't, yeah, let's leave it at that. So this ChatGPT guy is gone, the developer of ChatGPT, and I found it so that's why I made a video where I was saying this old ChatGPT, it seemed like and his answers has been changed. Yes, the answers of the ChatGPT has been changed in the to confirm the universal and acceptable narrative of history. That is what happened. Even when you tell in the beginning, you used to tell ChatGPT do this and that, it would do it. But now when you tell ChatGPT go and do this, sometimes it will say, "I'm not allowed to do that." Like what? Yeah, I'm not allowed. But who told you that you're not allowed to do that? Who programmed you? Because I have IT paper myself, so it must be programmed. So ChatGPT cannot think by itself on its own. It needs some input for you to, just like human being has to learn something when they grow up, they come to be knowledgeable or not. And yeah, let me skip to the next one, man. So he's gone. Yeah, this is him with his father when he was a small boy. This is him also. His parents are grieving because he's gone. It's because of money. He didn't want to, just like I said, he was naive for the world. They will tell you. That's why I'm saying that. It's not because he's naive. He wanted to keep it free, accessible for everybody to use ChatGPT, no matter what version. But now what they did is you have to pay now to use the pro version or the premium version of ChatGPT. It was never the intention of this guy who developed it for it to be like that. That's why I do my stuff always on my own. Yeah, because of this. When they come to you, they will tell you they want to work with you, but what they want to do is just try what you're doing. It's just like a company is functioning on a high level. Somebody will come and buy that company and destroy it, and for their own old company or new company can have a chance. So yeah, this guy was too naive for the world, some would say. This is clavicular, this is how we used to be, and this is now how it looks. I'm showing you this because I now understand why he's so mad at so-called and black people, African people saying and all kind of crazy stuff. This is like Tariq Nasheed and what I said. I've seen that he's hurt. I could be happy and scream yippee, yippee, yippee. We don't live like that. Yeah, and what you get, I don't pity you also. It's what you get. Yeah, just saying, because I've seen this video from Tahar Kabe and I've seen you moving on X, Twitter, and you are and you was making joke about you was making fun about the Ethiopian guy that he was disabled. And when you are disabled, Tariq Nasheed, we can clearly, I saw it clearly, your knee is broken. Yeah, Tariq Nasheed knee is broken. The way he walks, his knee is broken. The guy used to be a professional soccer player in the Netherlands. So I know what I'm saying. You are not injured. You are you are disabled. That's why you out here trying to get everybody to become a demon, a devil like you are, Tariq Nasheed. Because you already know that you're going to the grave and you're trying to take everybody else with you of these bug broken Americans. It's their business. Those two join hand in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Just saying. Let's move to the next one. So this is Clavicular, the one who was going crazy, and I've made a video about him being defended by a house Negro. Malema destroys Trump live live with the speech. And yeah, so they trying to lock Malema up and for all the boer, the planter stuff, man. Yeah, just saying. Stevie Knight's Sinner review might be the most. Oh yeah, this is Fat Black Ugly. I'm posting this one because this is an American woman, but another American woman is cussing out African women and that they are darker than they are. This is an Ronald Martin saying that the black people who support Trump with his immigrant policy, they are evil, man. And I'm gonna show you a part of a video and Tariq Nasheed came out like he was mad about that. Nigga, yeah, and they said he's not black. So when now they not now like 4 years ago they Tariq Nasheed said that Ronald Martin is not black but because his grandfather was Haitian. This nigga is sick, man. Tariq Nasheed said Ronald Martin is not a black American because his grandfather is a Haitian. But America, Columbus discovered America by going to Haiti, Española. Yeah, that's the stupidity level you're dealing with. Obama said they are proud of their own stupidity. You better believe it. That's why a Negro will cuss people out and he has no culture and no daddy, no entourage to guide him to know that you are even more cursed by doing this. That's what you don't know because you are from the plantation and you will learn because we already see you limping. That's why I said I could come here and scream for joy. Nigga, we don't live like that. Just like I told you, you are cursed. You are really cursed. It's not a joke. Maybe you thought it was a joke. Yeah. Let's maybe move to the next one. This is this Negro in Senegal thinking he's ridiculing everybody and anybody. No, they said you was going to Turkey to fix your hair because you have a toupee. Your hair is gone and what you have on your hair is a toupee, Tariq Nasheed. That's what the Harkabe was showing also. That's what you limping and you have no hair on your head. That's why you mad. Yeah, saying that's why you was attacking Cynthia G about her hair. And this woman you see, this is an American woman forehead. I don't see any difference with those women you think you was ridiculing from the continent or the Caribbean. You and crooked mouth Phil Scott because he's one of them racist Negroes who hates Africans and then betray himself to be African so he can claim the blackness to attack black people. That's what you all niggas doing. Like you could ever become the face of my people there in America, in South America, making maroon movies. No, nigga, you're not. You don't have a bone in your body that could be maroon. That's the real talk. This is Tariq Nasheed enjoying the Caucasian, a Turkish woman playing with his hair, placing his toupee on his head. That's why you see it's in two parts. You see the front like the girls have, these black women have that part like baby hair, and then you see the toupee on top of it. This is what he went to do in Turkey also and look for help for kidney stones. Because he's supposedly got problem allegedly with kidney stones because he's cursed. Just like all those people who think they supporting him like Adonis life. But you see how they move. Buttercuppy. This is Tariq Nasheed who hates immigrants, but not this kind of immigrants. The immigrants he hates are the black ones. If you are white, it's alright. If you're black, if you're brown, can hang around. If you're black, then stay back. That's Tariq Nasheed and his bunch. And it's normal. That is plantation Negro behavior. One of these a woman came from Suriname, South America, where I live there, here in the Netherlands, and I live here almost 40 years. And this woman came here just one day and was already trying to talk down on my people when we don't know these people. That's the craziness. These people were on a plantation with their father, the colonizer, and attacking my people for 500 years, and now they think they could ever come and represent my race. You stupid. You stupid nigga. Look there. DNA that was found in America was South America. While DNA evidence shows African ancestry in South America. Yeah? Not in where you come from. Negro. You see it there? Here, let me disclaim it here. Bush Negroes Maroon state is free. They actively resist slavery by being sovereign communities beyond colonial control. Because if I was fleeing, why? How did you talk to me to give me a treaty? Just saying, nigga. Location: remote areas in the Surinamese interior rainforest. Plantation Negro, City Negro, Tariq Nasheed, Black American status, enslaved. They were legally considered to be property of the colonizer, the planters. Location lived on the plantation under direct constant surveillance of control European planters. Culture, their culture developed under the direct oppression of the plantation system. You see that? So I can't even begin to talk to somebody like Tariq Nasheed or Umar Johnson that they don't understand what I'm saying. Because they are the plantation system they have between the ears. They will come to us, I'm a psychologist, I'm a psychology professor. Yeah, look at there, my culture is it's not forged. Because not just like if I show you this paper, they are telling you on this paper that they don't know how see, genetics cannot tell the full story of migration agency or how communities form. So they know nothing how my community came to be. All those plantation Negroes speaking on my race, they are not speaking on my behalf. They are enemies of my ancestors. Plantation Negroes used to be in the army fighting against my ancestors. My people was go to and destroy the plantation because this plantation Negro, to get their freedom, they would come into the jungle, capture my people, and sell them to the planters. Or you had to go and kill Africans or Native Americans in the jungle who didn't want to be on a plantation. That was their job if they wanted to become free men. That's why you see this freed man with a D at the end. Yeah, if you are freed with a D at the end, it means you was in a cage and somebody let you out. I am Kangtang Fimang. See that? Relationship with colonists. They engaged in decades of guerrilla warfare against the colonial authorities. You see that? Great difference. We are not the same people, clearly. You are. That's why I was saying these people are a cursed people. They used to go, they are the slave hunters of the Americas. They are called Zwarte Jager in Suriname, Bounty on Curaçao, and they are called Bounty Hunter on the mainland in the United States. So you see here Tariq Nasheed enjoying not an Cynthia G, but a Turkish woman. Because that's more his style while he's fighting against Africans and Caribbean people. But he represents blackness. This is the representation of blackness. While I was telling this Holloman that he must not say these Brazilian people, Portuguese people are chasing blackness and Africanness. His own people is doing it more. This is Tariq Nasheed, who is the representative of blackness in America. Yeah. Yeah. And these guys, they act like they fighting against so-called white supremacists, but they hate and they supporting Donald Trump, who is the KKK and the white supremacist of these ages, stealing oil from Venezuela and then saying they are poor. Get the fuck out, man. What was that? Epstein files. Oh yeah, this is the Epstein, Elon Musk, Trump, and all they are all in it. Even Jay-Z and Pusha T, and they are all in it, man. And but we already knew that. That's why you had all this Illuminati stuff going on, and suddenly all the Illuminati stuff disappeared from internet. In those days when they took Alex Jones down, but I wouldn't be surprised if Alex Jones is part of Epstein files, cause Fuentes is defending it. Enough said, nigga. So let's see what I was saying.
So it's like if y'all want to play the game.
So this is Roland Martin. And Tariq Nasheed hates him because his ancestor is Haitian. Cause hey, these Negroes, I told you, if they think you are African in America, they will attack you, nigga. You don't know. I know that. And this Roland Martin, because he disagrees with this immigrant kicking immigrant out, he doesn't want black people in America supporting Trump. Tariq Nasheed said he's not a black American. He's Haitian because his grandfather is Haitian, so he's a so-called tether. He's clinging on to the history of black Americans, while Tariq Nasheed is tethering off the ground he's walking on together with his daddy, the colonizer, the colonizer tethering off the Native Americans' land until you bring proof that is otherwise. That's the case. Let's hear this and what Roland Martin was saying. This is what I was saying, that they support Trump and then they come out making things like and they fighting against white supremacy while they are the KKK. Let's hear it, man.
Vehemently anti-immigrant like the white folks. All you're doing is hurting yourself.
Absolutely.
And trust me, and they're going to be real mad. I just said that. So they're going to come all the videos, but they can all kiss my ass. Go ahead.
But certainly when you think about also the children, people like myself who are born of black folks born outside, now all of a sudden you get to 1 in every 5 black people being either a foreign born Black person or child of a foreign born Black person. That does not include my son. Shout out to him, turned 30 yesterday. And so now you have a third generation of folks, right?
No,
And
hold on, hold on. I want to stay right there. I want to stay right there because that's critically important. So what you're saying, and again, this is the thing that these people, this is when you're stuck on stupid and you don't pay attention. So I'm just going to use, so you take Eric Holder, who was the Attorney General, Barbados. You take Colin Powell. You take Shirley Chisholm. I can go Stokely Carmichael. I can go Harry Belafonte. I can name a whole host of folk today that when you start...
Sidney Poitier. And even I don't know if Wesley Snipes is black because you have to be light skinned to be black these days, they say. I didn't know, man. Even Wesley Snipes is not black. Yeah, they are sad. Let's hear it.
Barbados. You take Colin Powell. You take Shirley Chisholm. I can go Stokely Carmichael. I can go Harry Belafonte. I can name a whole host of folk today that when you start... Wes Moore, governor of Maryland. So, and they love yelling tethers. So the number you just gave, so what you're saying is that 20% of African Americans are children of Black immigrants.
Exactly. See that? And it was always like that because of this whole slavery stuff. They would take, just like I said, they would bring people, bring them to Barbados or Curacao or Curacao. They would leave many people there to die because there was little jungle over there for them to survive. So they would bring them to Barbados or one of these islands. If you was a wild man, you didn't want to listen, they would send you to Brazil because Brazil was called Wild Coast in those days. And those who was an agreeable, they would send them to the mainland United States and train them into soldiers and take them from there and attacking the whole jungle in the South America and North anywhere. They had these regiments with black soldiers in them. Their own children lots of the time, not most of the time, because they would, just like I said, you had the 5 civilized tribes. And because Roland Martin, his grandfather is Haitian, they said, he's now a so-called tether because he doesn't have history in Black America. But Tariq Nasheed is making Haitian movie that he is a representative of the Haitian for the Haitian Revolution in 1804 and making Maroon movie about Akompong Jamaican and Quilombo Brazil. Yeah, y'all not human being, nigga. Y'all cursed. That's why that's what I already said. The message is already out that you are really cursed. You are buck broken. Your leg is broken. You're limping, and you have kidney stone. Dr. Sebi is not black because he's an Garifuna. He's from Honduras. Yes, he's from the jungle. Garifunas are maroon people from Honduras. They are from the jungle. You stupid one. That's even when people see me, they think I'm from the city. That's why I know, nigga. If a city Negro see me, they think I'm from the city. Curacao people see me, they think I'm from Curacao. Even Africans will see me, some of them, they think I'm from their country. Nigga, you stupid. This thing you think you're doing, you know nothing because you are in confinement for 400 years. You don't. These Negroes don't even know that there is black people in Brazil. They think they are tourists. They
You said one of Maryland. So and you don't pay attention. So
but this is the reason why I was saying Tariq Nasheed was saying the Jamaicans taking all the women and the so-called continental Africans are going to the university making use of the HSBC or whatever they call the black university over there. But they are not using the university. They are creating gang. These niggas are gang bangers and you want people to... nigga. Yeah, let's listen to this, man.
Outside. Now all of a sudden you get to 1 in every 5 Black people being either a foreign-born Black person or child of a foreign-born Black person. That does not include my son. Shout out to him, turned 30 yesterday. And so now you have a third generation of folks, right?
No, hold on. I want to stay right there. because that's critically important. So what you're saying again, this is the thing that these people, this is when you're stuck on stupid and you don't pay attention. So I'm just going to use, so you take Eric Holder, who was the Attorney General. Barbados. You take Colin Powell. You take Shirley Chisholm. I can go Stokely Carmichael. I can go Harry Belafonte. I can name a whole host of folk today that when you start, Wes Moore, governor of Maryland. So, and they love yelling tethers, tethers. So the number you just gave, so what you're saying is that 20% of African Americans are children of black immigrants. You said,
And we didn't mention the artists, Busta Rhymes, Rihanna, Beyonce, and Akon. Most people there that have success in the United States, they are African or Caribbean African. All of them, most of them, maybe 70 to 80% of them. Because it wasn't a problem, it was a normal thing. That's why I'm showing you the treaty. Like, these niggas have broken the treaty that was signed in 1760. Y'all have broken that. You have broken the law. Because that's why they gave us the treaty. Like, the war is over, everybody is gonna try and rebuild their life. You Negroes, you can get the plantation. That's why in Suriname, the black people over there, they could buy the plantation their ancestors were working on. My people didn't do that because we live in the jungle, remote areas where we was living for 500 years. So whatever they was doing, their day of celebration is in July 1st, 1863. Mine is October 10th, 1760. That of the Saramacanos is September 9th, I think. 1762 or something like that, or September 10th. Was one of those things, whatever, man. So you see that most of the successful people in the United States are so-called immigrants. But then America is a continent. So yeah, that's why I'm writing now in my titles South American, African, so that it's clear. Then there is no confusion for anybody to come and say, but you're talking about my continent. No, I'm speaking on my continent and my own history. That's the real talk. Let's keep it like it should be. Speak on what you know, not what you think to know or what you read about. Something that you read might be a lie that was written down by someone.
That civil rights, era protections.
And I'm going to show you here where this lawyer was complaining that many black people, black Americans, are supporting Donald Trump. Can't you fight without joining the KKK? That's what we mean, nigga. Do you have to join the KKK to fight your fight to be an activist? Because they happen to have the same end goal, not even the same end goal. They fighting maybe the same people. No, nigga, let them do their stuff. And even if you don't like immigrant in your country, they have the police doing their job. You don't have to come out here making videos that you hate immigrants or whatever. Nigga, because when they was doing that to you, you was out here protesting. Yeah, they are marginalizing us, they are hurting us, and now you supporting people, Donald Trump, who is hurting those Venezuelan people, stealing their oil and gold, trying to bomb and go into Nigeria, attacking South Africa, all these things, going to Iran, all those places, stealing Greenland. These people from Greenland, they are not Caucasian. Those are so-called Native Americans. Yeah, they are Mongolians and Mongolian people who used to live there. There was a Mongolian invasion there long time ago in Europe. But yeah, let's hear this lawyer.
Rights legislation, in other words, treat white people very badly. He literally said that.
This is what Donald Trump is saying. I've shown this part in another video, but I have to show it again. Because yeah, man, these Tariq Nasheed bones, their stupidity knows no bounds, man. Real talk.
In a recent New York Times article, Donald Trump made some startling admissions. It's not as if we didn't know that this is the way he believes and sees things, but the fact that he went on the record a week before we celebrate the birthday of the late Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So he admitted that he sees civil rights era protections as treating white people very badly.
You see that, Tariq Nasheed? That's what you're fighting for. Yeah? When you support Donald Trump. And all those jobs the immigrants were doing, you will go back doing those jobs, picking those tomatoes, picking cotton and all those stuff. Yeah? Maybe you didn't mind doing that. You are that Negro who was saying, Massa, who is that nigga on that neck? Massa, who that nigga on that neck? That Uncle Ruckus Negro.
Yo,
So,
I just
you
got
see,
back in.
Tariq Nasheed is limping. Yeah, he's limping. He's cursed. I told you he's cursed. Let's see it. Yeah, when you think you're gonna come out here attack people without reason, that is what's gonna happen to you. You stupid. He's been doing this for 7 years now. You took the money, and now the money can't save you. See that? It's like these guys they say, and these Yahoo boys, and from Continental over there. Just like the Illuminati, they will make things to become famous or to become rich. That's the same kind of thing that you did when you took the money from so-called MAGA, man. That's the real talk. Yeah?
United
Now you're
States
limping.
from Senegal. How come y'all didn't tell me it was a damn blizzard out here in
You see how he's walking? I will play it back. I saw this with Costa Harkabe played it yesterday, but I was like, what does it mean? But I went to his I went on Twitter and I was like, yeah, man, his knee is broken and it's like he's got a fake underleg. And you see
out
that?
here in New York?
You see that? When this Negro was cussing out this Ethiopian, the Ethiopian was on the phone. He didn't know that that guy was disabled or not. But he was saying the Ethiopian guy was disabled and he was nothing. He was saying you camel herder or whatever he was saying, cussing that Ethiopian guy out. You see that he's cursed? I told you he's cursed, man. Many of these Negroes. Check his leg, how he will walk when I
New
play
York.
it. You see? You see that? That's when you heard, cause I used to play soccer, professional soccer, yeah, semi-professional, like when I was 16. You see, that's why I see here that you are hurt, boy. You are
Out
cursed.
here
I
in New
told you.
York.
You see here?
Damn. Yo, where can I get some Ugg boots and a Frank Lucas fur coat this time of night in New York?
You
Good
see
grief.
how he's walking? Yeah, nigga, you are cursed. I told you. Yeah, and even this Sahar Kabe said that he's got problem with kidney stones. I could come here and enjoy. You see that, Tariq Nashi? But I told you because I know it's real, nigga. That's the real talk. We don't have to enjoy those things. It's just the way it is. Yeah, you devil. Let's
Damn
see
blizzard
it.
out here from Senegal. I just got back into the United States.
And this is the part that he was on stalking speed going to Senegal and then going to Turkey to fix his toupee. Because they say his hair is false, man. Yeah, they say Tariq Nasheed hair is false. That's what he went to do in Turkey because he didn't have the money to do it in the United States. And he's looking for medicine to save him for kidney stones and his broken leg or whatever amputated leg or whatever happened to him. Whatever happened to him, he's cursed. That's what I know. I told you so. Yeah. That's why all the hate, cause he knows he's going to his grave. I told you. Nigga, you stupid, coming out here 7 years making videos attacking Africans and Caribbean Africans. Are you stupid? You are cursed. Everybody who is following, rocking with you is cursed. You stupid one. Let's hear it, man.
States from Senegal. How come y'all didn't tell me it was a damn blizzard out here in New York?
You see how he walks, nigga? I can't stop watching this, nigga. I told you, Tariq Nasheed, that you are cursed. Let's see it.
It was a damn blizzard out here in New York. Tell me it was a damn blizzard out here in New York. How come y'all didn't tell me it was a damn blizzard out here in New York? Damn. Yo, where can I get some Ugg boots?
Oh, here is when he already went back to the United States, to New York. So he says he went to Senegal, to Turkey, and then to New York. Whatever, man. It could be AI. All these things can be AI these days. We don't know if this is true, man. That's the real talk. Alright.
And a Frank Lucas fur coat. It was a damn blizzard. Tell me 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 it was a damn blizzard out here in New York.
We got you, nigga. You hurt, born. You living in pain. That's why you're coming out here attacking so-called continental Africans and Caribbean Africans, right? We got you, nigga. Yeah, got you. The Most High has struck you down for all your foolery and sickness. You stupid. This nigga is selling Ogum juice and then attacking and so-called continental Africans who make created who has an Ogum as their god. I'll just yeah. Let's see it.
Damn. Y'all, where can I get some Ugg boots and a Frank Lucas fur coat? But this warthog is looking at me like
Yeah, this part is when he was in Senegal, man. Let's check it quick.
to charge.
Do you know why he filmed this? He was thinking about the chitlin from the plantation. When he saw these hogs, he was like, hey, he didn't even look at anything else but the chitlin. And the crazy thing is, this guy used to be in Islam just like an Umar Johnson. All these guys used to be with this 5%er and all those crazy stuff. Today, what they see fashionable, they jump in it, jumping on the bandwagon. That's the real talk, nigga.
Warthog's like, back your ass up. Back up, nigga. Oh, okay, let me get the hell on. All right. Back up, nigga. Oh, okay, let me get the hell on. All right. Warthog's like, back your ass up. Back up, nigga. Oh, back your ass up. Back up, nigga. Oh, okay, let me get the hell on. All right.
You see, he has to make jokes to forget that he's hurting, that he's going to his grave quickly. Quickly, boy. You think you're here ridiculing people, but you got kidney stones, your knee is broken, you're walking around with a toupee, you have to beg money on GoFundMe and Kickstarter. Yeah, you have no shame, boy. You're not a pimp. Otherwise, you would not follow this young boy of 20 years old, I Show Speed, to Africa because of jealousy. You can't stand I Show Speed having a bit of attention there, man. You didn't enjoy your youth growing up. You didn't have that kind of woman you was talking about. You used to be a pimp. If you used to eating chicken, you will not be greedy to go and steal chicken or whatever, because you used to it. It's normal. Yeah? You ain't no pimp. You are a faker. Just like you're moving, you were sitting there like, yeah, you hurting, boy. We've seen it. Real talk.
I ate warthog.
You see how he's walking? You can see it, man. This guy is in great pain, man. The Most High is grinding his Tarik Nashid, you feeling it? Yeah, 7 years. You thought you was hurting other people, nigga. No, take it. Yeah, you are cursed. I told you. I told you, nigga.
FBA, Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing
So let's listen to this part is where this guy, I don't know his name, Deontay Kyle or whatever his name is, but I've shown a part in other video already when he was cutting down, chopping Tariq Nasheed and his foundational bug brokenness. Let's hear it and then skip to another part, then I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You've seen he's hurting. Yeah, Tariq Nasheed is hurting, that's why he's doing all these things. I told you he's cursed. Let's see it, man. Real talk.
outside. They on the internet looking for niggas that look just like them to degrade and call tethers all day. I don't see these niggas doing no work against none of these fucking Nazis. FBA, the Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing shit outside. They on the internet looking for niggas that look just like them to degrade and call tethers all day. I don't see these niggas doing no work against none of these fucking Nazis, none of these fucking Klansmen, nothing. All I see is them niggas calling out other black people all day. That's divisive as fuck. Questioning niggas. Where you from? Where was you born? Nigga gotta show you your freedom papers? Damn, massa. I gotta show you the freedom papers? Who is these niggas on this neck? Bunch of motherfucking Stevens over there trying to check a nigga blood. Wanna check a nigga papers. Sound like ICE.
Yeah, the FBI. It's not FBA. They got one of those They got it written wrong, man. They are the FBI, yeah? Because it's all about them I, FBI. Real talk, nigga.
Another three-letter organization. Healing and perspective, or hate speech and fear-mongering. But a lot of us only know how to be in community with abusers. So when niggas start talking about healing, when niggas start talking about organization, we start talking about inclusion, we start talking about mass communal practices. You've never seen that. That's not your experience. That's not where you feel comfortable. Calling niggas names, checking niggas verification. What hood is this? What hood is that? Now, if we was gangbanging and killing each other, it would be a problem. But it's not a problem when a nigga asks.
It's exactly what I was saying in those other videos. They move like gangbangers. Where you from, Negro? Where you from, homie? Hey, did you check in? What they doing is like, what they saying is the immigrants, when they come to the United States, they have to check in with these FBAs. Like, hey, yo, I'm in the States, man. Yeah, what you need, homie? Drop by, my nigga. That's what these Negroes think. Yeah. They move like gangbangers, man. They think the world thinks like they do. No other people go do their job and then come home and watch you dancing on MTV. And all those things you have to do to come on MTV, we've seen all those things, Illuminati movies, what you have to do and what you have to be to become so-called anything. Not everybody is prepared to do everything to become famous or to have some little money. You are the one doing that. That's why you was able to sell your own people, Tariq Nasheed, and be the 5 civilized tribes. That's the real talk, nigga.
Where you
Let's hear it.
from, and it's on the internet, and it's on the basis of a culture that we created out of oppression. You don't want to let other niggas participate in your culture because they come over here and degrade him, and you know the business of colonization better than anybody. These niggas is brainwashed. I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that come here from another country in search of the American dream when I know this shit is a nightmare. I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that think he finna get some favor from these white people. I see you niggas that's born in America do the same shit. Michigan head coach, that nigga ain't no tether. Stephen A. Smith ain't a motherfucking tether. How many niggas have we seen tap dance and degrade black people that are from America, born in America? When niggas.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not even that. He took money for it. I made a cartoon about that. He took money from MAGA. It's not that he doesn't know or whatever. He needs the money because he's sick, he's ill. That's why I'm showing you this video. Because Tariq Nasheed needs the money to go and pay, I don't know what kind of doctor for his to pay, for his broken leg, for his kidney stones. That's why he sold his own people out to do it. That's the real talk. And to keep up the facade that he's living in a big mansion in Los Angeles somewhere while he's being pressed by the Mexicans over there, man. That's the real talk.
Do it.
Let's hear it, man.
From abroad, I don't say it's an issue with them. I know that they're brainwashed by the system because they went through colonization over there just like we went through it over here. Why the fuck is they leaving Africa? Because Europeans are destabilizing their countries, inserting capitalist dictators, fascist dictators in more democratic socialist societies, toppling governments, and then sending the niggas fleeing. Where do they go? To America. And what do? They come through with their religious minds, with their colonized minds, and destable black American revolutionaries because they don't know no better. And it's a bunch of niggas in America that don't know no better because they only are used to being in community with abusers. We have been oppressed in this country for 400 years. Some of us don't know how it feels not to be oppressed. Some of you ain't comfortable.
Exactly. That's why people will, that's why I was saying, then you liked it, nigga. Because if you want to go into the army and help Trump fight to keep, just like your ancestors were in the army, coming into the jungle to attack so-called Africans and so-called Native Americans in America, you're doing the same thing. So when you come out here begging, you want reparation to repair what? Things you have destroyed together with the colonizer? Do you mean that? Africans were enslaved. We don't know foundationally black Americans that were enslaved, nigga. That's the real talk.
Not oppressed. You've never created an idea of what freedom looks like. The niggas fleeing. Where do they go? To America. And what do? They come through with their religious minds, with their colonized minds, and destable black American revolutionaries because they don't know no better. And it's a bunch of niggas in America that don't know no better because they only are used to being in community with abusers. We have been oppressed in this country for 400 years. Some of us don't know how it feels not to be oppressed. Some of you ain't comfortable.
That's the real talk. That's why I said they are like abused women. Abused women will leave and phone back before the morning. That's why they delineating every video. This is why we have to delineate for 7 years now. It's like going to someone and saying, I don't want to chill with you, man. Nigga, I don't know you. Tomorrow you go back there, man. I'm staying away from you, man. Nigga, I don't know you. Yeah, nigga, You think I'm not moving away? Well, nigga, move away. I'm delineated. So they are like abused women, man. They are the women who will say they hate a guy and go with that guy home that same moment. That's this called an foundational bug broken but hurt Americans, Tariq Nasheed, and a stupid low IQ bunch. Yeah, that's the real talk,
We don't
nigga.
delineate from our barber. We just
Oh
don't.
yeah, this is an what is his name? Tahar Kabay. Yeah, let me show this a small part of this and then leave it, cause I was checking this yesterday and then I saw that this nigga was limping. I like, huh? Is he really limping? So he's really cursed, just like I told you are cursed, nigga. The most I works swiftly, nigga. We don't have to come and enjoy it, cause it's normal when you think you come out here and hurt people. Then yeah, you will be cursed. Let's hear it, man.
I make it do what it do. But listen, that's my time here in Turkey. I'm on my way to the airport, about to hit.
And it's the same thing. They use the same psychology. Just give it to the Lord, and they keep on giving ass to investors in Pan-Africanists. Why the away and the stone to pass with you, Lord? And they keep. And it's the same thing. We don't delineate from our barber. We just don't.
Yeah, cause Dr. Sebi, just like I said, he's from Honduras. He's Garifunas are Maroons from Honduras. That's why he knew all this medicine. That's why I was telling you, Maroon people know how to make medicine with leaves and they have their own god system. You don't have that. Your god system is that which the Caucasian gave to you. You know nothing else but English and what they told you on a plantation, Negro. That's the real
I
talk.
make it do what it do. But listen, that's my time here in Turkey. I'm on my way to the airport, about to hit.
And it's the same thing. They use the same psychology. Just give it to the Lord, and they keep on giving ass to investors in Pan-Africanists.
Yeah, he's now saying he needs medicine from Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi is from Honduras. Yes, you see that? That's why he knew all this medicine, because Garifunas are Maroons. They are Maroon people. They have their own god system and all those stuff over there. That's why I told you, these black Americans so-called don't even know that there is black people in other places like Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, Suriname, all those Argentina. They think they are the only one with their 40 million. That's why I like to tell them a lot of time, nigga, only Brazil alone has 100 million black people. You stupid. Outside of Africa, Brazil is the place with the most African culture and black people on this globe. We don't even count black Americans. That's why I keep showing you this paper that I don't understand since when black Americans had so-called African culture or whatever. Your culture is Caucasian culture. That's why they say you have no culture, because my race don't consider Caucasian to have culture. The Caucasian don't know that, but that's real. Just like the Caucasian don't consider my people to have culture, my people don't consider them to have culture. See that? That's why you can see the relationship with colonists. They engage in decades of guerrilla warfare, stupid, against colonial authorities, living in remote areas in the rainforest. You see my location, nigga? Remote areas of the Surinamese interior. When they tell you interior, it means I'm in the Amazon zone. Nigga, you stupid. I could be one of those tribes that you have never discovered yet. That's what I'm saying. These Negroes are still discovering new tribes in the Amazon, and you think you know my people. Are you stupid? And you out here making movies. I am Maroon too, you know. Oh yeah, but it's a scam. We already seen even this Anderson taking 92,000 that he was gonna create Maroon Town, African Town, or whatever. Yeah.
Away and the stone to pass with you.
Yeah.
Advice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on your medical advice, man. It's like I might as well call Inc. Checkup. I want you to pay close attention. So we know most likely he went and got the man rug, allegedly. But I want you to listen to this. This is from maybe a year or so ago.
To the emergency room, I had a real weird pain. Found out they did the whole things on me, and I had a kidney stone. Never had a kidney stone before. This thing was painful, tearing my side up. But I asked the family, what's some good natural stuff that I can take for a kidney stone? And a lot of people recommended this Peruvian herb. It was a few.
Now listen, the way that he talks about FBA.
You hear he's looking for Peruvian herb now? And that's why I'm showing you this part, because even the Harka Bible say, where is your authentic, indigenous, and foundational bug broken and American herb? Now you're running around the globe going to Senegal and all those places thinking you will get help. No, nigga, you are cursed. I told you. I told you. Nigga, you're not the first one that I've been telling these things to, man. You think you're the first one? No, nigga, I can see it. I've done this so many times that I can see it that you went and you sold your whatever little bit of soul you might have left. You sold it so you could get money from the MAGA, Fuentes, and his crew coming out here attacking immigrants. Like you are the police. What is your paper, man? Where do you come from, man? But you hate it when they racially profile you? Yeah.
And calling everybody tethers, he's now being referred to a Peruvian Arab. I mean to say. Listen to the contradiction. These crazy FBAs really follow this guy, right? They really follow this guy. Now, if you're not familiar, listen. No. Listen, allegedly, after he went there, check.
Few of the brothers who recommended this, some of the sisters too, and I got it on Amazon. Thank everybody who recommended that Stone Busters.
So one thing that you know about a celebrity goes to the ER. Listen, family, let me explain this to you. When we was in court, right, and it was time for the judge to render the decision, the judge, his attorney said, how do you know that he has the money that you're asking for? You have to file something to show that money is there. How do you know that? You never filed this paperwork, so you don't know the money is there. Let's put it all together. A celebrity that act like they got it like that, they go to the emergency room, but you mean tell me they go on the internet and ask their followers how to heal themselves? They go, listen now, man, don't, everybody falling for the smoke and mirrors. These people are not built like that. That stuff could be in somebody's name and owned by the folks. But let me say this. We know in the hood when you don't have medical insurance, and many people don't have medical insurance in the hood, especially before Obamacare. If you wanted to get medical treatment, you go to the ER. Press 7 if you with me. Family, people these FBAs be believing in this illusion. I keep telling people that they be passing money through the envelope, but now it's through the crowdfunding. Man ain't got no bread like that. All of this stuff is an illusion. Y'all can see it properly. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all can see it properly.
Yeah, nigga, Tariq Nasheed has been begging for money on the internet for 10 or 15 years now. Everything he does is Kickstarter or GoFundMe. He bought a house with that money. Tariq Nasheed is a fucking thief, man. Everybody is speaking about Umar Johnson, but Tariq Nasheed is worse than Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson, maybe, yeah, let me not even say what happened to them or whatever. He's a man of his own, man. Let him fix it. This Tariq Nasheed is worse. Because what he's doing is he's placing his foundational broken people in danger. That's what he's doing. Attacking Caribbean people without any reason. You are in my country, man. Your country. We thought it was the Caucasian country and the Native Americans' ground. Where is your proof that is otherwise? Nigga? Where is your proof that it's otherwise? That is the land of the Caucasian and the so-called Native American ground. Till then, you are living in a fantasy. together with all those who are limping along with you. Those who are hiking along with you. Because you are a hiker. That's why you try to hijack all these things from everybody.
When you look at this. Hold up 1 second. When you look at this, let me make sure I do it properly. Because I want you to see what I'm talking about. Because I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest time. And then we're going to go into what Turkey is all about. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So when you go into this, and I've been telling y'all that this dude, Karma, is tearing his behind up. Look at that leg. Bam. Look at that leg. Now.
Exactly. This is what I saw and I was like, you are cursed, boy. You see that? I told you. You think it's a joke? Nah, nigga. Yeah, you said you was a priest so-called and all these things. In this life, you must not think you're gonna go out there. I told you, everybody is a king in their own house, in their own castle. If you think you're gonna play king for anybody else, you will quickly learn that your God is not my God, nigga, and my God is certainly not your God. That's the real talk. I'ma leave it at that. If you wanna see the rest of that, you can check it over there at the. Let me check his name. It's written so small over it. Moorish World TV. That's this guy Tahar Kabey. He hates this guy. Tariq Nasheed hates this guy more than anyone. And this other guy he was saying was a Caribbean guy and CD Productions. So there is another guy who was exposing Tariq Nasheed, the dark side of Tariq Nasheed Part 1, the dark side of Tariq Nasheed Part 2. This nigga was exposing. That's when Tariq Nasheed started to hate Jamaicans even more. He didn't know it was a Jamaican. What he was doing is telling his followers these bot views. Because what Tariq Nasheed is using are bot viewers. He doesn't got these followers, yeah? It's all fake. I can show you right now where go to an Poetic Flaco. Even Poetic Flaco made the video about bot views today. These bot views are everywhere now, man. Somebody can try to ruin your channel by using bot views sometimes and attack your channel by so that YouTube would think it's you doing it while it's not you. Like this and Holoman. I was checking Holoman and yesterday or today. I don't know, yesterday or today. He had 275,000 live viewers. Yes, and even I show speed with 50 million followers had like 50,000 live viewers. This Negro had like 275,000 live viewers on YouTube, more than Hasanabi. Yeah. We don't care, nigga. But don't think you're gonna come out here and attack people. Yeah, that's the real talk. I'ma leave it at that. I'ma leave it at that. You've seen it. Tariq Nasheed is hurting. Yeah,
So it's
he's
like
a
if y'all want to play
broken
The civil
Negro.
rights.
And
Yo,
you've seen
I
it.
just got
Real
back into
talk.
the United States
Let's
from
see it.
Senegal. How come y'all didn't tell me it was a damn blizzard
You see that?
out here in New York?
You see how he walks? You see
Out here
that?
in New York.
You see how
Tell me
Tariq
it was a
Nasheed
damn
walks,
blizzard
nigga? You see that?
out here in New York. How come
You
y'all
see
didn't
that?
tell me it was a damn blizzard out here in New York?
Now we know why the Jamaicans are taking all the women and your peanut wife left you. Tariq Nasheed's wife left him, they say, allegedly. I don't know if it's true, but whatever. But the way you move, nigga, you got no movement there, man. Your motoric is gone. Yeah, you ain't getting anything done with the peanut. Yeah, your peanut was not nuts enough. It was not making peanut nuts. Your pea was not making peanut nuts, nigga. You hear that, Tariq Nasheed? I'm gonna repeat it. Your pea that you peeing did not make peanut nuts. Yeah, because this nigga wife is called peanut or whatever. Yeah, just saying. Yeah, so Tariq Nasheed, I've peed on you enough. Yeah, because you can peanut. I will leave it at that, man. This nigga, I told you he's cursed. Now you've seen it live. Ladders, man. It's done.